Our tracks on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up, what up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. Welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. Today is January 24th. It is 10 a.m., our usual bat time and bat channel. Today we'll be talking about a bunch of things that's happening in the news. We're talking about this sideways movement that excuse me, I gotta adjust my camera because I gotta have my B. The sideways movement that Bitcoin is doing and all this stuff is doing. This is basically a time that you have to have diamond hands. You can't be scared. That's what the main thing is. You cannot be scared. You can't be scared. You can't be scared of what's happening, what's going on. You just gotta have diamond hands. See, the thing is, a lot of these companies, have you ever got a chance to see dumb money? Have anyone got a chance to see dumb money? That's the question. If you haven't got a chance to see dumb money, this is what this is. They had put it in a movie for you to see. The movie is very, very good. I really, really enjoyed it. But in overall, they keep saying that the game is rigged, and this is the best way to show that the game is rigged. You know, market makers, these institutions, they do all of this old crazy stuff to get the retail investors to not think about being able to trade or not think about how to invest their money, or they use these scare tactics to make sure they pull their money out so they can gather it. Because if they're gathering it and holding it at 40,000, right, then they know something that we don't know, or they're planning on something, right? This movie, Dumb Money, I'm gonna just switch it up so you can actually see. This is the movie. If you get a chance, this is what our Web3 crypto trading and all of this, and this is what we have to fight against. And if we all stay strong and hold on in diamond hands, then all these big corporations can't get all the Bitcoins. See, that's what's happening. They want to gather all the Bitcoins. They want you to be scared to sell all your Bitcoins out so they can gather them and put them at that high price, and then they do whatever it is they want to do with them. But I'm telling you guys, this is the time that you have to have diamond hands. You can't be scared. Now, I'm not the one who to sit here and to tell you all of this stuff, but we're going to go through it, and some of the stuff I'm talking about. Of course, we're going to go to my go-to on my Twitter, which is the Twitter page that I follow all the time, that I make sure that I try to check out everything that's happening in the space. See, that's the thing about this stuff. It shows you the directions. It definitely shows you the directions. On that note, we're going to move forward. This is to be on the blockchain, and we're going to talk about news. But before I go into that, this is the first shameless plug. Beyond the Blockchain podcast. If you are not tuned in, or you haven't told a friend to tell a friend, then you're not being supportive of what we got going on over here. You know, each and every Monday, 10 a.m., I interview a dope guest within the Web3 space. This week's guest is going to be the author. He has a blockchain book for basic understanding. You can definitely check it out. I'm not really familiar on the price, but that interview will come up on Monday. We'll talk about everything within the crypto space. Not only that, he's into film and music. And film and music is a big part of this blockchain technology, because people are tired of record labels. They're tired of these promotion and marketing companies that's taking advantage, and the main artist is not getting its just due for their digital content. And that we all know in 2023 that digital content is gold, right? We know that. That's why I even started this channel, because this is gold. Content is king. They've been saying it all the time, but you have to be consistent about it. But speaking on that, this is Beyond the Blockchain. Last week's guest, we had Manny Jackson. Manny Jackson was last week's guest. The week before that, we had Terrence Harding. The week before that, we had now these are my first 3 interviews for the top of the year. This is how I'm bringing in 2024, and with Black entrepreneurship, talking about their business, talking about how to use Web3 and tech to advance their business. You know, I always say it all the time that tech is not its own individual thing. It's a layer on top of regular traditional business. And if you have some type of understanding of, not even understanding, if you have a way to solve problems, this is the best way to solve problems using tech. So make sure you tune in to Beyond the Blockchain. Like I said, I'm on Spotify. I'm on all of the social media. If you Google it, and you can find me, you put in the Ab Lab Digital, Beyond the Blockchain, you will find me coming up on Apple Music and so on and so forth. So this is just another way for it to keep you tuned in and keep you locked. But we're gonna move forward and to look at these prices. Like I said, this thing has been going sideways for a minute. For a couple of days, it hit 40, it jumped down to 39, 39.8, 39.7, and it jumps back up to 40, and it's been going back and forth. Now, if you do any type of day trading or trading or anything, I want to show y'all something that I've been playing with for the last couple of days. No homo. This right here, can y'all see that? Can you see it? Or maybe I need to turn it white so you can see it, because I got it on my settings. I don't want to turn it white because it's gonna mess with my eyes. But they have this up and down thing, right? Where you can go up and down. You know what the problem is? I really see what the problem is. Y'all see that better? Okay, cool. They got this up and down thing where you can bid up or you can bid down, and these small little increments of day trading, right? This is like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Look, a day trader, right? I don't know how good you can see that. But if you choose it to go up, you can win some money, and if you choose it to go down, it can do the same thing as well, right? These are the derivative target market, and because I know it's been riding the wave, I've been playing with it a little bit. So today I'm up $227, and if you do not believe me, actually you don't have to believe me, but I'm going to show you. This is from me doing my due diligence and making sure that I stay abreast. Look at that. You see that? Can you see that? That's this morning, okay? 224. That's this morning, because I see what's happening, right? So $224 for the day is not bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Based off of you knowing it going up and down, and based off of information that you're reading, but you have to do your own due diligence. Like, this took me a long time, a lot of losses. Now, I want you to see something, because there's a process. There's a process behind this. The process behind this is every trade is not going to be a winning trade. There's going to be some trades that, you're going to have to let go. It didn't go the way you wanted it, because you technically cannot predict what's going on. But I want to show you, if I can pull it up. Let's see. I want to show you. Oh, here you go right here. Here's my orders. Can y'all see that any bit? There's no bit. You can't see none of that. Well, this is a loss right here. That's a win. That's a loss. That's a win. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. Actually, 5 losses, right? My losses is minimum though, because once I seen it going the wrong way, I pulled my contracts. So one loss is for $4, one loss is for $3, one loss is for $20, one loss for 34 cents, one loss is for $40. But then here are my wins: $45, $138, $225. You get me? So it's a balance that you got to do according to what you want to do and how you doing and how you plan with the market. They tell you to dollar cost averaging. That is the safest way. What I'm doing, I'm playing with money I can lose. Period. I moved some money because I seen one of my coins I was pissed off at went up to $79, and then I started seeing it dropping, and so I sold out of it. I went and pushed all that coin into USD. I kept 25% of it, and that is ordinals. Once again, this is not financial advice. Once again, that's ordinals, right? So I see ordinals doing its thing. I just figure if I can sell it out at, because it was at 79, I end up selling it at like 68, and then it goes down to 50. Then with the money that I accumulated, I'm gonna go back in and buy them more at 50. So when it goes back to 79, I'm up in my profits. I didn't accumulate more coins. And I never jump all the way out the race. I sell 75% of it. Once I see it crashing, 75% of it is out. It's going in my USD so it can have some stability. Because if it sits in there, I'm not going to go through what I went through in 22 and 23, right? What does that mean? That means that I bought a bunch of coins that I seen skyrocket, and then instead of me pulling my profits, I'm like, it's going to go to the moon. I did not pull my profits, and what happened? Boom. And I'm on the fucking excuse me for cursing, I'm on the merry-go-round just like everyone else, waiting for it to get back up to 60, waiting for it to do whatever it does. But this time around, I'm not doing that. This time around, I am making sure that I take my profits. If it goes up 10%, I'm taking 5, or I might even take 7, and just leave the rest. If it keeps going up, this is the way that you do not ride the wave to being broke or like they say, ripping your shirt off your back, your shirt handed to you, whatever the terms is. But I'm going to keep talking about, we're going to go through the prices. We're going to keep this momentum going on. This is beyond the blockchain. Like, I'm enjoying this. It's intense because you get to see every piece. You get to see what the financial institutions are doing. You get to see what people on Twitter are doing. You get to see what the retail investor is doing. And then you can take all of that information, right, and gather it for yourself and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I know what didn't work and I know what does work. So that's what my mindset is. 39 Bitcoin, like I said, is the wave. Ethereum, Binance Coin is down. Solana, XRP, I don't know why it's not here. Cardano, Avalanche, Doge, Tron, Polkadot. I just want to go through like all the way until I can find in that computer, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Uniswap. These are all the prices of the day. I'm not familiar with this, but it's been going sideways a long time, and then it just popped. Cosmos. Here's another one that just came across my feed and says, Abby, you need to look more into Cosmos. Now, funny thing, it's on my list, but I know it's on my list probably about 6-7 months ago, and I should have did whatever because I probably could have quoted at cents on the dollar. It is at $9. Once again, this is what I do. I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you do, but using all the tools and resources to make sure that you are ahead. There's no reason that you should not be ahead with all these tools and resources that is out here to help you. No, you don't have Wall Street training, but you got common sense and you're able to read. Look, NIR's down. It's up $2 though. These are chronos. Okay. Look at this, all in the green. This is one of them. This ain't quant. This is one of them. This and the other one, SUI. These are the two that I'm in love with. These two type of coins because of what they do. And that's another thing. This is the most important thing that we're going to talk about today. But before I get to that, we're going to move on to Ash, and this is very important, right? And why it's important. Here's the beautiful thing about my computer. This is why it's important. Every day I go look up Ash. There's a group of other people, Ash Crypto. There's a group of other people that I check out their Twitter pages, and I stay up to date with information because they're on it, right? And like I said, I use this information to my benefit. This is a perfect example. In a basketball game or even a boxing match, you would like to see the team play, or you like to see that boxer box, right? And you would like to see what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, so you can be combative to what they do, to use an advantage. That's what all this is about, being able to use an advantage to win. So why not pay attention to some of these people who are way up there, right? Are talking about the things that they on it every second of the day. So they've been saying that crypto will make millionaires, right? They've been saying that, and there's a lot of millionaires been made through crypto, right? So I'm gonna allow my computer to read this to you guys. I'm not gonna be lazy today. I'm using the tools, right? Why not use the tools unless you got them? So let's just check out what Ash says. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to have a millionaire mindset in 2023 going into in 24 going into 25, all the way to 2030, right? Because 2030 is not a long time. It's not. It is not. It is not. It is not. Time goes just like that. Remember, we just seen Bitcoin at $14,000, right? And that was just like that, twice. But we're gonna let Ash speak, and let's hear how the mindset of a crypto millionaire needs to be.
If you want to have a crypto millionaire mindset, read this whole post. Everyone is panicking and selling their Bitcoin because it dumped from $49,000 to $38,000. But on the other side, I see BlackRock and other ETFs have bought $4 billion worth of BTC and buying daily. Retail's focus is on small jumps like $40,000, $50,000 and dumps like $49,000 to $38,000, while these guys are targeting $200,000 plus Bitcoin in next 2 years and close to $500,000 by end of 2030. Only way these guys can accumulate heavy amount of Bitcoin is if these is panic in market and people are selling at high pace, giving them good price and liquidity to load up. If they are buying at $40,000 and holding, then why are you scared? Oh, it's going to $30,000. So what? In next 12-16 months, Bitcoin will break $69,000 and create a new app which could be $100,000, $200,000. These guys know it. That's why they are loading up billions worth of BTC. So please stop selling your Bitcoin to these guys. Crypto will print millionaires in next 12-16 months, so accumulate and just hold tight, cause 10 times alt season will come as well. It's only a matter of few months. We have already been through to the tough 2022 to 2023 bear market. Please like and retweet if you found this post helpful.
These guys know it. That's why they are loading up on Bitcoin worth billions of BTC. So please stop selling your Bitcoin. And that's it. Stop selling your Bitcoin. Stop selling your Bitcoin. I don't have nothing else to say because you're getting scared. Oh, it dropped. But if you had a plan and you say, oh, it went up 10%, let me pull 5. Or it went up another 10%, let me pull 5. Went up another 10%, let me pull 10. Then went up another 10%, and you pulling it. And you pulling it and you saving it. It's like how squirrels do. They go to the tree, they grab the squirrel, they put it in their little nest egg, and they don't think about it. This is how you got to think about Bitcoin. Because look at this. If they buying it at 40,000 and holding it, then why are you scared? Please tell me. This is what they create in scared investors. Scared money don't make my own money. That's what they say. That's the saying, right? Scared don't money and make money. Don't make money. That's what the hood saying is. Scared money don't make money. Why you being scared? Because it's at 40,000, you scared it's gonna drop down to 20? So what? If you was taking your profits, or you was doing like I was doing this morning, and playing up and down game, then hey. But there's no reason to be scared. There's no reason to be nervous. Look, these guys know it. What they know that you don't know and I don't know. All the information is out here. All you got to do is just read the signs and stay on top of it. That's it. You know, a lot of my friends be like, yo, Ab, what we doing in crypto? Listen, bro, I'm not going to tell you again. Buy buy, buy. Let me do it. Let me freak it up. Buy, 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 buy crypto. That's all I got to say. Buy and hold. That little coffee money. Remember that saying? You said, "Oh, it costs $1 a day for 30 days." Yeah, that's it. That little extra money that you're gonna blow on something unnecessary, you're gonna throw away. This week's dinner, every Friday you go out on dinner, you spend $150. Don't spend $150. Spend $100, and then take 50 and drop it over there. That's all I'm saying. This is like when you start practicing these habits, then these habits become habitual, and then in the long run, it works out for you. Because the guy who sold his Bitcoin for pizza, I know he's sick right now. I know it. But enough with my rant. Enough with my rant. Let's see what Ash, because it is 10:21. Let's see if Ash posted anything else today. This was 21 hours ago, an hour ago. Okay, let's see. Grayscale has sold 83,000 BTC worth around $3.3 billion in the last 8 trading days. Grayscale still holds 500 Bitcoins, which is worth more than $20 billion. The good thing is that most of the selling from Grayscale has been absorbed by other ETF applicants like BlackRock and Fidelity. The other 9 ETF applicants have accumulated a total of 112 BTC, excluding today's inflow, and that's January 24th. Grayscale is one who is causing a major sell pressure in the market, probably panic as they still hold 530K Bitcoin. Remember not to panic when there is FUD, as usually it is the best time to accumulate for the long run. This is what I'm going to highlight. This right here is what I'm going to highlight. The best time to accumulate for the long term is now. Pull a little bit of money aside if you want to do some day trading and you want to play like some money you don't care about. But them big banks, nah. Buy a hold. Not only buy a hold and take it off of the exchange. Put it on your cold storage wallet. Don't leave nothing on the exchanges, because FTX happens, Celsius happens. Who's to say it won't happen? Mt. Gox happens. Who's to say it won't happen again? What does that mean for all those who don't know? These corporations or companies, other than Mt. Gox, who funded and stole all the money, these companies somehow lost all the Bitcoin and filed for bankruptcy or some scams. You see the FTX, and then all the people who had their keys, their crypto keys, on those platforms and did not take their Bitcoin off of these exchanges are subject. You're subject. You're subject to be a victim of fraud. You're subject to be a victim of losing your money. This is not the time to be playing. This is the time to be dead serious about what's going on in this space. If you haven't got a cold storage wallet, go look it up. Go find one. There's a lot of information out there. If you don't understand what we're doing in here, there's a lot of information in here. Tune in every week. I talk about all types of stuff within our space. Excuse me, but I'm not going to say no more. The best time, this is my tea for the morning. You got to have tea, right? It was coffee, but now it's tea. Shout out to the T-Men, tmen.com. Any type of health ailments, herbal remedies, go to the tmen.com. Go get your tea. Another shameless plug. But we're going to keep it moving. This is very important, okay? And let me tell you why this is important. I am hype on Bitcoin. There are a lot of people who have information. Let me get a chance. Let me get this chance to talk to you guys. Let me get the chance to talk to you guys one-on-one. This is just a one-on-one. There's a lot of hype surrounding Bitcoin and crypto right now. You see it every news channel, every blog, every Instagram, every tweet is all day, every day. Go on YouTube all day, every day. So Within saying that, there are goods and positives, right? The positive is there's an opportunity that in the next 12 to 16 months, the Bitcoin will make millionaires, right? That sounds up. The downside of it is, because I got to get real serious with you right now. The downside of it is that there are a lot of scammers out here, okay? A lot. I personally know someone and know a few people who have been directly affected by scammers. And it is not cool because people use their hard-earned money. They invest in it and they believe in some of this stuff, but they don't have the right information. You know, back in the days, I used to play CeeLo, right? Even I still will get a game in. I would play CeeLo and craps, right? I play CeeLo. And when we used to be on the block, the old timers used to come on the block, right? And they see everybody playing CeeLo and they see who got money and they will pull you to the side and try to gamble with you on the side. When someone pulls you out of the equation of the community, that means they're trying to isolate you. Once they isolate you for you not to have common sense or other side of a thought process of a brain to say, hey, that don't make no sense, right? But if they pull you and isolate you to a place to where whatever they say makes sense, best believe you can ready to get scammed. Because that's what one thing to do. Scammers isolate you because there's no follow-up. There's no checks and balances with scammers because they scam it. When you're in a community and you're with people that are like-minded people that you can ask questions to, then scamming is less likely unless the whole groups get scammed. You feel me? And what's the odds on that? It is possible because that pastor scammed his whole church. Crazy. And he sat there and smiled, talking about what God told him to do. God told me to bust you upside your head for taking granny or nana's money, bro. Period. Y'all renovated the bathroom for $300,000. Well, us and all the parishioners is coming to your house and taking the sink, the faucet, the marble granite. We're taking all that shit up out of there. Excuse me for cursing. I'm just a little hyped today. Excuse me. I'm just, like I said, just a little hyped today. Bring it down. But we're going to get back into what I was talking about. These are things that you need to look out when it comes to people scamming crypto. Because once again, this is a time where the fluctuation, you hearing money, you hearing all of this stuff. And this is a time where the craziest things happen. Cryptocurrency scams are rising and thieves are using new and old techniques to steal money. Some of the latest scams involving rug pulls, scams, Ponzi schemes, and phishing scams. You know what a rug pull is, right? If you don't know what a rug pull is, it's a project that we all hype about, we all investing in, everybody put their Bitcoin in, and then all of a sudden, boom, the liquidity is gone. There's no money there. And you're sitting there holding whatever crypto coins or NFTs, and there's nothing there because they pulled the rug. You know what it is? It's like you're standing on a rug, right? You stand on a rug and somebody pulls it. What happens? That's a rug pull. Current scams, 23%, 2023. Yeah, because there was a lot of scams last year. A lot. Bitcoin investment schemes. Scammers contact investors claiming to be seasoned investment managers as a part of the scheme. The so-called investment managers claim to have millions invested in cryptocurrency, promising their victims that they will make money with the investment. Yeah, just like the other scam. What was it? Hyperlink. Yeah, you put whatever money in, you get 3 times the money in hyperlink coins. I know 2 people. I want to call them too. 2 people who was trying to sell me on hyperlink. One of the things that's very important, and what I realized is, and I almost got caught out there buying a PlayStation. Like, I was on a Best Buy site, and on the Best Buy site, right, it said PlayStation $150. I knew it was too good to be true. I clicked it. It took me a link. What saved me is my credit card wouldn't go through. That's what saved me. It wouldn't go through because I had this thing where I only would spend a certain amount of money in my budget, and then I had to move the money over if it was more than my budget that I need to spend. I didn't have enough money. I think I might have been like $20 short, right, in my spending budget on my card. That's what saved me because it didn't go through, and I'm like, damn, why ain't go? I tried 2-3 times, right? And then I said, let me really look at this. Come to find out, I was not on the Best Buy site. I was on some alternative site. It was a fake site. So I would have did the transaction and my money would have been gone in the wind. So you have to make sure that you look at all the things. Here's another thing. Airdrops. I don't know why it's not on this list. They got fake airdrops. You sign up to this thing, and you thinking that you can receive an airdrop from a company, and guess what? They start pulling all your NFTs, or they start pulling your crypto. There's ways that these people who do it. See, for me, I got multiple accounts, but I got one account that I treat like a whore. And the reason why I say it is a whore because when you dealing with different dApps and apps, everybody wants you to sign up to their wallet. Why would I sign up to my wallet all over the place, right? I don't know what none of these companies is. I don't know some of the back end. I don't know if it's scams. Matter of fact, on my Telegram group, I had a gentleman that says that he got this project that he wanted me to check out and all that, and he's sent it to me. So when he sent it to me, it came to my phone, right? And I looked at it, I'm like, I don't download apps in my phone. I know better. I don't download apps in my phone. So I told him, I said, bro, this is nice, whatever you got going on, but I don't download apps in my phone. About a week later, I get an email within the group about this same gentleman did the same thing to somebody else and was able to get some crypto. And then we plastered his face and plastered his username all over our Web3 network, and we kicked him because we're not with that. I'm not with none of that. You don't come into my community trying to scam. Do not come in. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep talking about this scam investors. Rug pulls, we already went through that. Rug pulls, scams involve investment scammers pumping up a new project, non-fungible token or coin to get funded. After the scammers get all the money, they disappear. Remember, right? Gone. Pew. Eventually, trading stopped. The money disappeared. The token value has reached zero as people amped but failed to sell their tokens. Failed to sell their tokens. Here's a new one. Romance scammers. Soft heart, make a soft pocket. That's all I got to say. Dating apps are no stranger to crypto scams. These scams involve relationships, typically long distance and strictly online, where one party takes time to gain the other party's trust. This goes for all the introverts and lonely people out there who sits on their computer all day, don't have no touch with real people or none of that. You know, sometimes Catfish television show has been going on for at least 15 years. So this is what's going on. He loves you, send him some Bitcoin. He loves you, send him your credit card. He loves you, or she loves you. Matter of fact, they got television shows after behind some of this stuff. And I'm not talking about Catfish. There's other shows, 90 Day Fiance and all that. Person been talking to this person for a long time via internet scam, and then come to find out that is not the person. And you done sent this man money for a war or money for the baby or money for Pampers or something along those lines. Romance scams. So I just want to, anybody who just tuned in, I would just want you to be understanding. We're talking about scammers and how not to get scammed in the terms of this market where things is going up and down and there's a lot of uncertainty and people want to do all types of stuff with their money and make money. And this is me just talking about how not to get scammed. Types of crypto scams: Bitcoin investment, rug pulls, phishing scams, man-in-the-middle attacks, social media giveaways. That's the one. Social media giveaways. Yeah, they giving away stuff. Go over there. You done put your web address, your Bitcoin wallet in there, and they got 2,000. Your MetaMask wallet and it got 2,000 Ethereum in there. Yeah, they have found ways to scam to drain your bank account, your wallets. AI scams, fake exchanges. That was another one. Fake exchanges. I got caught in that. Like I said, I got caught in a lot of stuff. The fake exchange, you're able to put the money in, you talking to the guy, y'all having a conversation, and then when it's time to pull it out, you can't. Yep. Before you get into any exchange or anything dealing with the web or Web3 in general, e-commerce in general, the first thing that you need to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I need to talk to you guys like one-on-one. First thing that you need to do is take the company's name, the website of the company, right? And then you put scam. Put scam in the website company and see what comes up. If it says scam, then guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. They in these scam sites, they able to rate. Matter of fact, I don't even have to talk about it with you guys. I can actually show you. Let me just see something. Let's see. Perfect example. Hyperverse. Hyperverse is a scam. So that's what I put in my search. Hyperverse is a scam. This is what I put in my search, right? Hyperverse is also operating under the name Hypertech, Hypercapital, and Hyperverse. Lured investors with promises of daily 0.5% to 1% rewards until their investment doubles or triples. Affidavit claims that these payments were actually funded by new investors resembling a classic Ponzi scheme. Bitcoin Rodney. Now, I don't know if any of you guys got a chance to see this gentleman, but he is very flamboyant. I seen him at NFT NYC. I seen him at a few other places. Let me see. They got his picture up. When I say flamboyant, he's wearing the flashy jackets and all of this old stuff. It's not coming up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna Google his name. Oh, it's still loading up. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna find Bitcoin Rodney. Like that was his name. Yeah, Bitcoin Rodney. He was flamboyant. He had the Bitcoin jacket. When you see him and this big old jury, you be like, oh, this dude's a scammer. Like when I first seen him, I looked at him like, and I don't mean to be like that towards people, but there's certain ways. Like this is not the rap game. This is not the rap business. Okay. This is not the rap game. It's not the right business. This is financing at its best. I don't know what's going on. Hold up. I don't know what I hit. Let's see. Google. Bitcoin. Rodney. Image. There you go. There you go. That's what I want you to see. Flamboyant. While you've been robbing people. Look at this. It looked good. Made it to the Breakfast Club, everything. While the whole time he been scamming people. Reinvent yourself with crypto. Bitcoin Rodney. Scam Central, bro. See, this is your first understanding of a Ponzi scheme. Here you go. Bitcoin Rodney. He's not the only one. There's a few of them that's out here that's scamming. When I'm telling you, I just like somebody came to me and was like, "Yo, Hyperverse. They got all these people in the call, Hyperverse," and I'm like, I've seen Ponzi schemes before. I've seen some of this stuff before. I know what to look for and what not to look for. I've been in cryptos and Bitcoin and crypto since 2016. I lost thinking I was a trader. I know what not to do. And what not to do is get caught up in stuff like this. I don't need you to trade for me. I don't need you to flip my money. I can do my own research and figure it out myself. This thing is like really, really mining operations. A promoter of Hyperverse crypto investment scheme has been arrested on charges of in the U.S. for alleged role in the scheme, with court documents claiming that he was part of a network that made fraudulent promotion presentations to investors and potential investors. Rodney Burton, who goes by the name of Bitcoin Rodney, was arrested in Florida on Friday and remains in custody pending a transfer to Maryland, where the charges were laid. He has been charged with conspiring to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business. That don't make no sense, because you can get all this money you said you can get a money transmitting license. He wasn't even doing the right thing when he had the right thing to do. This is the stuff that I'll be talking about. Schemes linked to Australia, Sam Lee and his business partner Ryan Zhu, two directors of Australian blockchain company Blockchain Global, which collapsed, owing $58 million. He was chairman of Hypertech Group. You know is a scheme or a scam when they changed their company name 3 or 4 times. Didn't we just see that? There was 3 or 4 different name changes. There was 3 or 4 name changes. Didn't we see that? Oh, this is wrong. Here's the right one. Let's go back. It was 3 or 4 name changes, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Let's keep going back. There you go. Hypertech, Hypercapital, and Hyperverse. What legitimate company or corporation have 3 different name changes? Please tell me. Hypertech was named fraud, so they changed the name. Hypercapital named fraud, so they changed the name. And then Hyperverse is where it hit the fan. And like I said, this is what you put. You have a website, you have a company, you put it in and you put scam. And Google, thanks to Google, it will give you all the information that's needed. The Guardian Australia investigation last month revealed thousands of people have lost millions of dollars to Hyperverse crypto scheme. And see, now that's another thing. You see these names right here? Sam Lee and Ryan, right? What happens, they reinvent themselves, because scammers always scam. They reinvent themselves. They're going to reinvent themselves if they don't get caught up into this, because the only person, because they're international, I don't know if Australia going to send them back. But unfortunately, Bitcoin Rodney is in the midst of all of this stuff. Now, the funny thing is Bitcoin Rodney could be innocent. He could have just got caught up in the mix and seen something that he thought was relevant that he wanted to introduce to his people. Now, this is the issue that I have. The issue that I have is that we are here to help our people, right? No matter what. Let me turn my camera so my B ain't cut off. We're here to help our people. Helping our people is not directing them into a place that they could be scammed. Because how many nanas or aunties or mamas that Bitcoin Rodney scammed? See? And y'all want to say corporate crime? Nah. Because he's taking this and bringing this into our community and saying, hey guys, this is it. And then he's all flamboyant, because we already know how people like. They like flamboyancy. They want to see the Gucci logos and they want to see the Gucci hats and the cars, and then they going to believe that this guy is it and they want to follow him. That's what they want to see, right? They want to see this, the Gucci hat, the jewelry, because in our hip hop world, there's only certain things that solidify you. Car, clothes, watch, chick, period. All the back end stuff, your credit, having a trust, building a foundation, educating your family, generational wealth, all of that always falls on the back burner within our space. I don't know why, but it does. But if you show somebody Gucci'd out, Louis'd out, Lambos, and he on the Breakfast Club, right? All of this stuff, Bitcoin Rodney, all of this. This is like, come on now. This is how they get us. Because they sell you with that dream. You cannot follow the dream. And I keep telling you, you cannot listen to what people were saying. They will mislead you. They are misleading you. They're saying, hey. They're saying, hey. Go buy Bitcoin over there. Hey, sell your Bitcoin. Yo, don't get involved. Hey. That's what they're doing. Like, yo, go buy all the Bitcoin. Don't tell them. Shh. That's what's happening. Well, I'm not going to keep going on. I'm going to talk about a few other things within the space because we talked about Bitcoin scamming and all of this stuff, but we haven't really spoke about making money using these things other than buying and holding and a few day traders here. I'm going to get Omar Henry from Making Bank on my show. We're going to talk about helium. It is a deep end, right? And it is the age of mining and making money using helium and iota. These are these two things. Once again, this is not financial advice, okay? It's not. Whatsoever. You know what? This is the beautiful thing about this. While I drink my tea, let's hear about Helium Coin.
Helium Coin, HNT. HNT continues to make waves as a pioneering cryptocurrency. It's the backbone of the Helium network, a decentralized, blockchain-powered network for IoT devices. HNT is earned through a process called helium mining, where individuals operate hotspots that provide network coverage and validate data transfers. The uniqueness of HNT lies in its utility to power a vast, expanding IoT network, making it more than just a digital asset. It's a fundamental part of a new wireless ecosystem.
Did y'all hear that right? It's a fundamental part of the new wireless ecosystem. If you can invest in Motorola or Samsung back in 1980, because we didn't have all these smartphones back then. If you could invest in it back in 1980, ain't no telling where you'd be at. See, you go and you look and you find. You go look and you find. How does it make money? Individuals, well, this is how we do. Boom. Where individuals operate hotspots providing network coverage and validate data transfers. It's the fundamental part of new wireless ecosystem. If you could invest in, T-Mobile when T-Mobile first hit. See, this is some of the stuff that we're talking about. That's why I'm gonna bring Omar Henry on, because once again, I don't like talking to people who are not inside of the pool. I have this concept that I use all the time. Either you're standing on the side of the pool, because you can't stand on the side of the pool and learn how to swim. The only way you can learn how to swim is you have to be in the pool. I use this concept all the time. Omar Henry is in the pool. He's actually making money using helium hotspots. And I just want to, like I said, I'm going to bring this to the community so you guys can see and test it and look at it for yourself. If there's a way for you to make money, then that is it. Remember, phones are always evolving, right? Because we went from beepers to regular phones to smartphones. Now we can already have phones on the blockchain. We already got phones on the blockchain, which is Solana. Solana has the first phone that's on the blockchain that's powered by T-Mobile. So we all seeing these hot spots. We all seeing these satellites all on these, or not satellites, these antennas all on the buildings where people are making residual income from these from these phone companies, right? For holding or storing these antennas on their building for support of cell phone data, right? So who is making money from all this cell phone data? All these antennas on all these buildings and all these fake poles, who is making the money? That's a little thing that we don't talk about. Like, that information ain't privileged to everybody, but there's somebody making money. And with helium, this is a way to do that. This is a way to do that. Okay, helium farm. No bueno. Bad link on the website. Let's just see if we can look it up then. Let's go to Google. Helium farm. I'm sorry. Helium farm. Well, it might be a bad link. Oh, it's a bad link altogether. It's a bad link altogether. So I guess it might be outdated. How profitable is helium mining? What? Helium mining could be profitable for miners in 2024, potentially offering over 800% ROI. Yo, I'm going to show you this because I like to give jewels and gems, right? And then you do your own research after this. Helium Farm invites potential investors to join Share Plan and Idea Gateways, understanding the efficiency and profitability of helium mining. It's an opportunity for witnesses to firsthand the compelling reason why helium mining remains worthwhile venture in 2024. But see, they got all of this, and then you go to the site. Now let's let's do this, because I've been saying it. Let's just do this. Scam. Why not use it, right? Helium always is scam. People bought into the concept is in itself don't understand really how it works. Literally. Huh. Spoofing huge issues still constantly brushing under the rug by admins. Many people complain about these types of things getting banned from their subreddit. There are many farms like China, like tons, where crypto is banned. Obviously, it's not a scam. You see that? The wars are in the shitter. He probably bailed on those apartments. Oh, this is 2 years ago. All this is 2 years ago. Let's back this up. Is helium a scam? Dig the idea. Develop decentralized approach to providing network. This is 2 years ago. We can't go in 2 years ago information. Let's go back. We cannot go on 2 years information. There's something we can't do. So I don't know if you guys use this, but I use it all the time. This is a way that you can actually narrow down this is how you can narrow it down. Helium farm. All right, let's see. Discover the safety to join community with this scam. Current status of helium farm. Low trust site. Possibly a scam. We advise avoid the website. Look, other date, last check. Let's see what else. Bobcat scammer. Read customer service review of heathen.com. I will update my review. I will not rate this stable, but reliable enough to still not bad for the price, considering that this is still a visible plan, which is $25. I would prefer. Let's see. On your phones, do you understand? 50-year-old people manufacturers of cars wrote. Why Helium works with scammers. Helium works with scammer company. See, all this stuff might have changed since then. Let's go. Let's see what else. What else? See, when you look at stuff like this, you got to be wary, because stuff like this is the reason why people get scammed. Okay, let's see what this gentleman talking about. What's TikTok?
I've been mining crypto in my basement for 4 days now, and here's how much I've made so far. The crypto I'm mining is known as Caspa, and I'm earning about $10 per day, or $47.18 so far. With my 17 cents per kilowatt electricity cost on this miner, it costs me about $2.45 daily to run, for a total profit of $37.38. Do you think it's...
Why you say $38.38 and he got all them hundreds on there? That looks like a scam. Okay, let's keep moving. I've been on LimeWire for a little minute. I've been watching the trajectory of LimeWire, even though this article is dated on August 31st last year. LimeWire is one of those coins that I'm interested in, because remember, they kind of broke the mold within music and tech. It used to be a file sharing program, and now they're launching the NFT marketplace. But if you're into music, it says start today. Users will be able to create AI-generated images on LimeWire, followed by music and video compatibilities later this year. All content will be automatically minted on Polygon, including fully automated created earnings, LimeWire said. Artists will be able to earn shared revenues generated on the platform paid out by LimeWire. LimeWire has a token, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but LimeWire token is in my portfolio. Excuse me. Let's go to your website. It's all the music heads. If you're a music head, film head, this is something that you need to be a part of. Let's see. They got a video. What y'all talking about? Bring back. I miss it. Okay. It's making this comeback. See, they're getting ready to flag me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play with no audio. Empowers creators and fans. Empowers creators and fans. Oh, of course, Soulja Boy got to be on there. Get paid. Monthly subscriptions. Thank you for subscribing to my page. Forget it. Be seen, be heard, be valued. Grow an active community. Exclusive content for OnlyFans. Soldier Boy. Be the first. You know, Soldier always talking about you the first of everything. Earn rewards. I want to show y'all. Okay, launch AI Studio Q1 July. Launch LimeWire buyback mechanic. I'm curious what this is. May list on 5 major exchanges. Oh, so they line up one step at a time by industry. So I'm going to show y'all what is Lime blockchain based. So LimeWire token is a utility token deeply embedded into LimeWire ecosystem designed to provide a series of perks and benefits to holders as well as to enhance users' experience across LimeWire platform. So let's do this. LMWR price. And another thing, you always go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. It's at 47 cents. It's been climbing all day. Look at this shit. Excuse me for cursing. 7 days. It's been in the toilet. From 51 cents to 47 cents. 7 days. That's a month. That's 50 cents. Let's see all. It started having movement at the end of 23. Okay. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I think I got one more thing to talk about. Because I have been talking about music. Warner Brothers, because we are in the music section. I'm just talking about a few things that's happening in the music space because I believe that blockchain technology and crypto has everything to do with music and film and digital content. Warner to fund Web3 music project via new accelerator in partners with Polygon Labs. Polygon Labs' growing development team in support of Polygon Network have launched what they call groundbreaking music accelerator programs. Intersection of Web3 music supported by developers to launch music-related projects and dApps on Polygon Network. I got a concept that I would like to use. I'm not gonna lie to you, like I got this whole thing I want to use, and I'm gonna look into Polygon Labs and see this accelerator program. Let's see. I go into these things, like I said, I'm down. I start going down these rabbit holes. Let's see, Polygon Labs. Let's see. Hey, Warner Brothers. Oh, nah. You know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to go into the accelerator fund. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Music accelerator programs empower the next generation of We just get into the business. We are getting to the business. Let's see. See, this is one of my horse sites, so I don't mind one of these emails being hoarded out to all of these different companies. Okay, it doesn't work. Here's another one that doesn't work. Come on now. Y'all really doing this to me? We know what Airtable is. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go back. Let's go back. I ain't gonna sign up Airtable. Let's go back. Let's go back. Warner Brothers. How do big companies have maybe it's on their website. Let's go to their website. Polygon. Let's see. I don't think this is it though. I think this accelerator program has passed already. Watch here. Give me no options to watch. Yeah, because it's not allowing me to go no further because it's cookies. Okay, cookies. Watch here. Let's see. See, they're gonna play music. No music playing on my page, so y'all guys don't flash me. Oh, they had a showcase 5 months ago. I'm not interested in the showcase. I'm interested in the accelerator program. Well, let's see something. Use Polygon. Well, we're going to keep it moving. I'm not going to keep going down this rabbit hole. And I am going to talk about Snoop Dogg is launching Shilla, a Web3 Central Live broadcast platform for creators. Now, here's the thing. I'm already on Shilla. I have an interview with Andrew from Shilla. He's head of the music department over there with Sam Jones. And I will get that interview up for you within the next week or so. But Snoop Dogg, he's always been ahead of the game when it comes to this Web3 and crypto stuff. He's always, him and his son, I give all the credit to his son because sometimes we don't listen to the kids. Shilla says it's launching April 2023. It already launched. I already have the app. Actually, I can show you what the app looks like because I do have a Shilla page. Let's see. Where's my Shilla app? Shilla came to Crypto Oracle and did a pitch, and I was able to connect with Sam Jones and to check out the platform. Can y'all see? This is Shilla right here. There goes Shilla. I already got Shilla. I'm on the Shilla platform. As a creator, I might go live on Shilla right now. Why not, right? What's up with my profile? My profile has changed. So yeah, you can definitely check it out because it's an active NFT merch. You can actually sell directly from the website. I am going to post that interview that I have because he talks about Shilla. He talks about the concept of Shilla, where it comes from, and then all of the people who are prevalent to music that has joined Shilla. I use it a few times. It's not as hard and bulky as some of these other apps. But you know how it goes. You gotta familiarize with some of this stuff. It's not just point and click and then you're in the building. As we move on, Apple is still bumping heads and having all types of issues with people not joining the dark side. Like I had to join the dark side because I was an Androider for all my life, but now I am a Apple. But it's funny that these companies is not going and doing, or not just following the lead of Apple. Like Netflix, YouTube also didn't make an Apple Provision app and is opting out of making it iPad available. Apps available. Excuse me. This is what we're going to do. This is the beautiful thing about having an app. If you know how to use your app, you'll be on point here. Because I'm going to drink some more tea, I'm going to have it speak for me.
In a statement given to Bloomberg, as Netflix did last week, YouTube said it didn't make a Vision OS app and that its iPad app won't be available on Vision OS either. Instead, also like Netflix, YouTube recommends Vision Pro owners access it via the web browser. Apple previously announced that iPad and iPhone apps are available on the Vision OS App Store by default, and developers have to intentionally opt out if they don't want theirs to be.
And see, they opting out. They opting out. A lot of these companies is opting out because everybody's developing their own stuff. So if they develop their own stuff, first of all, there's a lot of complexities to have an app on the Apple Store. It ain't as easy as it is on Android. Android, you can be in your house, you can come up with a concept, build it out and all that, and get it up, right? On Apple, you got to get approval process. They do a lot of long-term stuff. And I gather it's the way they control it. But the control is over, guys. The control is over. Apple does not run the world as it did before. Apple is just another product these days. Yes, everybody in the world does have an Apple phone, but everybody's not jumping out of the window for a $3,400 pair of goggles that doesn't have any apps or anything, or it's not compatible with some of the stuff that you want to see. Why not be able to see some of the movies that I want to see? But also, you got to think of it like this. We're talking now. We're not talking the next 4 or 5 years from now. Remember when iPods came out, and there was nobody stopped using Walkmans anymore. There's only a few people who had Walkmans because Walkmans was like $110 for the yellow Sony waterproof one. I had one. I think everybody might have had one because Sony just made the dopest products in the 80s and in the 90s until Apple came and just knocked them out. But it says Apple Vision Pro has a comfort problem. Almost every first generation Apple product has a major shortcoming, and the Vision Pro seems to be how heavy it feels, at least in one default strap. Things happen, things is going on. Pre-order estimate almost 200,000 by supply chain. But here's the funny thing: they're not even gonna be able to get here because they stuck over in the seas somewhere where they got to go all the way around Africa. On that note, let's see. I think I got one more thing I would like to talk about. Nope, that should be it because the last thing was the crypto scams, and we just went through everything within the space. On that note, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Beyond the Blockchain. I hope you guys had a nice time with me where we can talk about some of the coolest stuff, some of the coolest techs, some of the coolest gadgets that are happening within the space. This is the Beyond the Blockchain. Tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. for more daily news and information within this Web3 crypto space. I am your host, Abby Harris, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Our tracks on the beat.
meetup in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris.